Welcome back. This is week 9 of the digital figure sculpture course, and this week we're turning our attention to the hair and hands. Hands we have done before in our first half studies. We did some hands, so we know broadly how to approach those, but hair is going to be something new for us this week, and in fact we really have our work cut out for us because this guy's hairstyle and hairdo is probably one of the most difficult things we could have to try to achieve. And that is the result of not one, but two ponytails, right? So we kind of have a ponytail down here, and then we have a top knot to keep all this crazy hair out of his face. Okay, so we're going to have to treat these kind of with a little bit of attention because the characteristics of a ponytail is a bunch of kind of disjointed hair just kind of going randomly, made again more difficult by the fact that this guy's hair is curly, right? So we have to figure out how we're going to treat that and plan a strategy. Likewise, on the skull, we have hair that's pulled back in the middle into little strands and it's pretty tight, and then coming down the sides we have hair that goes all the way back to the rear ponytail that's fairly a little bit looser and more wavy. Okay, so we have quite a combination of effects. And before I go too far, I want to just say this up front, and I'll probably say it at least twice in the videos coming up. But you guys, as you get into the hair, you're going to have to quickly decide to, there'll be a time when you have to consciously divorce yourself from reality, meaning stop looking at the reference and trying to match the reference, because hair is almost impossible to sculpt with fidelity, right? So hair, like cloth, comes a lot down to the stylistic decisions of the individual artist, right? And I have a particular style, a personal style for sculpting hair, and you guys probably, if you don't already, you will evolve a style for sculpting hair, and it just comes from practice and trying to achieve different results over time. This kind of stuff is impossible to sculpt, so we can try to achieve something in the spirit of that, which is just some randomness and insanity going on up there. If you were in like doing visual effects, a character for a movie or something, and you were trying to groom this would be really, really hard to groom as well. Just the complexity of all these hairs going randomly and looping around. So we're not going to try to achieve a likeness of the hair sculpturally, but we're going to try to make something artistic. All right, so you guys will have to make design decisions for yourself. I'll show you where I got to with this. It captures, I hope, the essence of the hairstyle that this guy has. Probably a little bit of room for improvement still, and there's a few pieces that I haven't added into this render that might be coming for the final, but this is kind of where you guys might consider going. Okay, and we go through all of this in the working example and a few technique videos. Okay, so just get a lot of depth here, and then this everything on the head, on the scalp proper, is just sculpting our original base mesh. All our ponytails are their own geometry, and those ended up being made with Dynamesh and some of the curved tube features in Dynamesh to help us build up some of this complexity sculpturally, which isn't easy. So this is quite a bit of work actually to style the hair well. And just see where you guys get to. Do your best. It's not the primary focus of this exercise. That is still the body, which we've actually taken a little bit of a diversion away from for the last week when we were looking at portraits. And so spend as much time as you see fit on the hair. The other thing we have to do this week is we have to start looking at the hands, right? And the hands need to be posed if you haven't already, and aligned with the staff in whatever position it is for your pose. Okay, so again, we'll walk through that in the working example this week, and you'll see me do at least the left hand. It's quite repetitive to show it twice, so I'm only going to show you guys the time lapse for the left hand. They're all techniques we used in the hand week, so it should just be iterating on the same workflow. Okay, so that is it. You guys have your work cut out for you. Again, these aren't easy things. If you happen to get past both of those, then refine the body. Continue to refine the body. Okay, good luck, and you guys get on with the videos and your sculpting. And I'm anxious to see how you do with the hair and what you guys come up with. Okay, thanks and good luck.